What up, guys? So it's day 63 of the NoFap journey. I guess it's turning more into a dopamine fasting journey. I just did a 48-hour dopamine fast. That's why I've been on offline for the last 2 days, and I gotta say, it's good. It's a complete game changer. I've done dopamine fasts, but I've kind of half-assed it in the past. I always told myself I'm not gonna touch my phone. I'm not gonna touch the television remote. I'm not gonna read. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna talk to people and have stimulating conversations. But I always would indulge here and there in these little stimulating things that they're nothing more than distractions. But the point of a dopamine fast is to stop all distractions. Okay, it's to be alone with your thoughts and to resolve the issues at hand. Our subconscious mind is like obsessed. It's obsessed with getting us to think about anything but the problem at hand. It's to cover it up. This is the problem and source of most of today's depression and people's issues. You know, all the greatest thinkers in the history, they've all touted the same things. They've all talked about fasting in general. Fasting will cure all your problems. Fasting will give you the mental clarity to take action and so on and so forth. What people forget is that these great thinkers, even up to like 100 years ago, all the greatest psychologists, all the greatest philosophers, they all said the same thing, that, you know, fast from certain things or fast from food, it's the best way to resolve your problems and move forward in life. What we always forget is that these people weren't dealing with the stimulants we have today of social media, of constantly being able to Google whatever we want. Whenever we are alone with our thoughts and we start to make some progress and resolve some issues, we just start Googling shit and watching documentaries and watching movies and TV shows. You know what I mean? Like, and now caffeine and nicotine and drugs are so widespread. Everybody's got some way to escape their problems, escape the thought of their problems, but you're not doing anything except delaying the inevitable outcome of these issues taking complete control of your life and hurting you in so many different ways. So now this time I did a 48-hour dopamine fast, and I noticed it was unbelievable. The only thing I allowed myself to do was meditate and journal. I probably filled up like 18 pages of journaling, just gold, pure gold I have. It's unbelievable. People run from this. People run from this, and I don't think it's for everybody. I think most people won't be able to handle this. You know, this is like NoFap on steroids. I'm starting to realize more and more and more that NoFap, the reason that it works is because you're hoarding dopamine. You're hoarding your dopamine and you're not releasing it. And the point is the more dopamine you can save in your brain, the more of it you can keep up here and not release through social media and little bits here and there. Beer with your buddies or stimulating conversation with somebody. I'm not telling you to be a hermit. I'm just saying, you know, whatever feels good, delay it. It's called delayed gratification, right? And that's what NoFap really is delayed gratification. I think dopamine fasting is like NoFap on steroids. It literally, it supercharges your life. Because that's all that NoFap is doing, is just stopping dopamine from releasing. But there's other things we can do to stop dopamine from being released. You know, the biggest things are, I'm making a video all about this topic. It's going to be out either tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on how much time I have. I think tomorrow morning it's going to be released, and it's going to go really more into depth on this whole topic. The key takeaway here is our technological revolution has given us so many benefits, so many good things. We can open up our cupboards and have food on demand, processed, high sugar, whatever. Release a whole bunch of dopamine. Open up your browser, start Googling shit, and get lost in the world of online entertainment. And we can't stop and think and reflect. It's reflection that made people great in the past. They were able to reflect on problems, come up with incredible solutions to these problems, move forward in life. And that's why some of the big streets in all the big cities are named after them, and not after the modern people from the modern times. People aren't achieving anything anymore. People are going on antidepressants now like never before for this exact reason, because we can't seem to just take control of our animalistic brain and say no to these insane stimulants. You know, I'm about to break my fast now. This is the first time I'm using my electronic device. I was listening to no music, no nothing. And the way that the structure of my thinking was changing was just amazing. It was unbelievable. I remember throughout yesterday specifically, I gave myself a mental memo. It went something like this. You can't put it into words what's happening in your mind right now, but this is the cure to all of your problems. This is the cure to all of your problems. This is the fast track. This is literally like the NoFap benefits except on steroids. Speaking of which, about 2 days ago on day 61, I had the best day of my life. I walked out of the gym in the morning. As soon as I woke up in the morning, I knew something was different. But nothing significant happened. I didn't receive any news. Nothing. I didn't receive some big pile of money or nothing like that. Nothing significant happened. But just throughout the day, I've never felt such a strong state of bliss in my whole life. It has been absolutely amazing. It lasted for the whole day of day 61. It's tapered off a bit, but I'm still kind of riding off that wave. And like I said, every day has been better since I started this streak. And I'm not exaggerating that. This is the truth. I don't know what it is. Something happened on day 61. I felt like somebody slipped me something, some drug into my drink or something. Somebody like put some kind of narcotic into my bloodstream or something. I just kept repeating throughout the day without even wanting to. Just out of nowhere it was coming out like, this is the best day of my life. This is the best day of my life. I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. I'm reviewing my journals, you know, what was different in my diet, what did I change differently? Nothing changed. It's just my streak is going up. My days are counting up and up and up. When I started doing the dopamine fast, I was getting more of this euphoric feeling also, but I was getting so many deep, insightful ideas and thoughts. It was just amazing. It's just it's more stimulating when you go into a deep state of flow and you're writing all this stuff down. It's more stimulating than almost anything I could think of. It's this natural stimulation that's within your brain. We're born with it. It's crazy. It's just we have so many distractions in this world that we don't even know how to take it on. Anyways, guys, I'm not gonna drag this video on any longer. Do a dopamine fast. See for yourself. This is the hidden weapon. It's not a magic pill. You know, there's no easy way out. Most people can't really do this. I don't think it takes a lot of discipline. So if you're already doing NoFap, you can 3 times your results by taking part in dopamine fasting. And I recommend, I'm gonna start doing this at least 48 hours. I'll go for 60 hours per week. I'll do every Saturday and Sunday, I think. I'm not sure. Something like this. I'm going to do one more day of refeed today. I'm going to eat all day, make a video, and then I'll do this whole weekend also another dopamine fast. This has been just what I was experiencing was unbelievable. The key thing is to hoard your dopamine and let it come out in productive ways, whether that's achieving your goals or whatever that may be. This is the whole idea. Okay, don't waste your dopamine, even if it's small little incremental amounts, in eating some processed food or scrolling through social media or reading something. Try to, throughout the day, just try to hoard it all. Hoard it. Be greedy with your dopamine. You know what I mean? And watch as your body will naturally release it into the most productive areas of your life. It will make you extremely productive and goal-orientated. So yeah, that's it for now, and watch for the video. Will be coming out in the next couple hours or next day or so. Stay strong.